Hello, happy Saturday, everyone. Hey, Jing. Yes, always and forever. Our phenomenal production manager. Amazing stage manager. She does it all. She's a warrior, truly. Okay, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Wait, ready for another interview of Straight Out of Martha's House, a look into today's artists of the Graham Company. And today we have the phenomenal, spectacular Laurel. And I'm just going to get her in, and then we can get started with the fun. Oh, she's on her way.
Hello?
Hey!
Hi! I was like, how is this gonna work?
I know.
I don't know.
I'm sorry I didn't send you like
No.
directions.
I'm getting up to speed with technology.
Yes.
That's how it's happening, isn't it? Live classes, doing all of that.
You look great.
Oh, right back at you.
Thank you.
I don't know quite where to put. Is that all
How are
right?
you? How are you doing?
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
It's a funny old world.
Yes. Happy Saturday.
Right back at you. Happy birthday week, my love.
Thank you. I'll be celebrating all year long.
Right. Gotta get what you can these days.
I'm telling you, I said when this corona is done, I'm having the biggest bash ever.
Kicking off. It's all gonna kick off.
Yes.
Amazing.
Oh,
So you got a bicycle?
I did.
Nice.
And I've been putting it.
Though?
Huh? Say again.
Do you have a helmet?
I do. I do.
Praise me. Praise me.
I have to admit, when the first few times I had the helmet there, but I was not wearing it. And then I was like, Lloyd, okay, be responsible. Come on
I
now.
mean, in New York, there are so many amazing like cycle paths and stuff that you can do, isn't it? And especially if you're going like up and down the river. But
Yeah.
you get that.
Yes.
That helmet
Wait,
on.
where exactly are you right now again?
So I'm in Nailsworth, which is in Gloucestershire.
Okay.
So like the Cotswolds. So with Andrew and Jasper.
All right.
But I was well, I'm from Bath, as you know. My name's Laurel Dalley Smith. I'm from Bath, England.
Well, that was my first. You know this game, but I wanted you to fully introduce yourself, your name, and where you're from.
It's like blind date. You're so
What?
that. I love that. Yeah. So Laurel, and I am from Bath in the UK. I've spent some time on my family home this like past couple of weeks, and now I'm back with Andrew in Nailsworth.
All right. And
In the countryside. Do you want to see? Do you want to see the countryside?
Yes. Andrew is her boo-boo, for those of you that don't know.
Let me take you. Hopefully it's not going to cut out the... Oh, actually, no. How do I turn it around? Oh, let me go like this.
Oh, it's just the two little... Ooh!
Yeah.
Wow!
Right? It's been bringing me joy.
Oh my God, to see that every day.
Yeah. It's pretty lush. It's not bad. Not bad.
Yes.
Let me go back inside.
Okay.
Yeah, but Andrew and Jasper are out on a run, so they won't be gracing us with their presence.
Hajan says, wow, so Young's here too. We have the Grammys here.
Everyone. Yeah.
Laurel, if you can tell us about small Laurel, young Laurel growing up.
You know, I was back at my dad's my family home where I grew up with my sister, and holy moly, the photos that we unearthed. You know when you just end up going through childhood photos?
Yeah.
Wow. I wish I had them with me. It's like it's yeah. So like right from when I was really small, I did know that I wanted to dance. I think right from when I was really, really young. I went to Dorothy Colburn School of Dance,
Yes.
Bath, and yeah, they just inspired me so much, and I had amazing teachers, plural,
Mhm.
that learned everything from. But I was super into nature when I was younger
Okay.
as well. I mean, like being here, like the farm that I grew up on,
Yeah.
not a working farm, but just to be surrounded by nature and countryside. So another one, along with like the dancing photos in the
Uh-huh.
amazing costumes, like jellyfish costumes, and I was a chicken at one point, and Punch and Judy. I was the man. I was the boy. You know,
Yes. Were
classic.
you rowdy? I feel like you were pretty spunky. Like,
I mean, no. I think when like dancing took over, I got really super hyper focused into that. But
yeah.
Bronwyn, my younger sister, who's actually I think she's joined the
Mm?
little chat. Um, we were talking about it. I'm like, I was just about to swear actually. I was like, we were like that. Like we were
Yeah.
at each other's throats. And then our mum would walk in and she'd be like, God, what are you up to? I'm like, nothing. Nothing. Nothing to see here. But then next minute it would be like at each other's throat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, ha! My dad's just said rowdy. Yes, she was.
Yes. Hi.
A polite little thing.
Yeah.
Not true.
But then dance, you got when you got into dance, you got really
Yeah, I think so. So like I used to have a vegetable patch like out on our farm, and I used to love that. But then, yeah, dancing took
yeah.
over. It took
Yeah.
over everything.
You still found time to dye that hair though. I've seen many photos of you with different colors. Like,
Oh man, I think the first inspiration for that was my sister, my
okay.
my older sister Rowan.
Uh-huh.
Um, she had many a dye job that went on
Yes.
from like pink and red, and then like my two best friends Lisa and Lauren that you've met them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like they came to Madrid. Um,
Yes.
ever changing hairstyles. Those two. I mean, you gotta keep up. You gotta keep up.
It's true. It's true. You have to have fun, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
I needless to say, I have not dyed my hair during this lockdown, which I think,
I mean, well, you have time.
right? I mean, we ain't on stage anytime soon.
You could play around right now.
Yeah.
Send us photos,
I
please.
just went to Sainsbury's and I was like doing our shop, and I obviously hairdressers and stuff aren't open, are they? So I was just
Yeah.
walking down the like toiletry aisle. I was like,
Uh-huh.
ooh, oh, hello, hair dye. Shall I? Shall I?
Yes.
You just wait. We'll have another one of these, and I'll be like, poof.
For sure. I'm ready. Ready.
How about you? How's the old?
Oh
How's
my
the head?
God, I can't. I really cannot show you right now. I mean, you see like in our Zoom meetings and stuff, maybe, but it's just getting really
Free.
free and out there. And I'm like at the point now where I'm like, what do I have to do something. Like
Do
something has
you?
to be
Do
done.
you know?
I
I say no.
well, actually, sometimes I do wake up and I look and I'm like, it just is what it is.
This is how we're doing today.
And
This
this
is
is
what's
how
going.
we're doing today. Thank you, Karoni.
Yeah.
Wait, Laurel, can you how did you find your way to Graham?
Ah. Um. So when I was 16, I moved to London and went to Central School of Ballet. And
Hmm.
when we were there, we did like small amount of Graham. And even then, I was like, I'm gonna be a ballerina. This is my focus. This is all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And then started to kind of move away from that, and influence of modern, of Graham, of we learned classical Spanish. I was like, oh my goodness, there's so much more out there.
Yeah.
Well, because I'd never done it. I'd never done contemporary when I was younger. It was just ballet.
Yeah.
So then I left, graduated from Central, did West Side Story, the
Yes.
musical, toured for like 16 months or something with the same musical, and then did lots of like small projects and small companies. And then I joined this one company called York Dance Project, and
Yes.
there I had the most important like meeting of my career with Yolanda York Edgell, it's her company, and Sir Robert Cohen.
Yes, sir.
He's a knight now, you know.
You know a knight.
Yeah, he's been knighted.
He has been knighted. Not everybody can say that.
And not very many Americans can say
Right? It's
hey?
true.
So he was creating a piece for his 90th birthday, which you came and performed at as well, didn't you?
Yes. Charlotte and I, yeah.
So it was with York Dance Project that then he taught Graham classes, Yolanda was teaching Graham classes as well. And he obviously founded London Contemporary, and so created his own work and his own methods of Graham.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I knew it, but I was after something different, something new, something more, and their classes and the work that he and both Yolanda were like creating on her company.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, this is it. This is what I've been looking for. This is what my body's been looking for. This is what my brain, my heart, my soul has been looking for. And we went on tour so after the show that we did together, when you and Charlotte turned up, I was like, oh shit. Oh, so that's what Graham is. So that's it. Because you did a Bob's piece, didn't you?
Yeah, we did Forest, the duet.
Yeah. And well, just to see you guys, like your focus and commitment and clarity, and yeah, I was like, yep, I want me a bit of that.
Yeah.
So we went to California with York Dance Project, and I'd already decided to do the Graham summer schools, like the Graham intensives.
Yeah.
And then on our last day in California, I was driving with Yolanda down quite slowly down one of the freeways in LA, and she was like, Bob thinks you should audition for the Graham Company. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, they're auditioning like in like 2 weeks time or something. So
Yeah.
I hadn't even comprehended the thought of auditioning, but I knew I wanted to do the summer school because I wanted to learn. I think I was just so keen to learn about it and know and understand and physically learn. Still want to learn. So I spent 2 weeks then, because I'd never been to America at that point. It was 2015. I decided to take like a trip by myself, stay on, because I hadn't got anything lined up for the next 2 weeks back in the UK. So I went up to San Francisco and like traveled all along California like by myself.
Yeah.
Should I do it? And then actually bumped into an old family friend up in San Francisco. And I was telling her, I was like, so I've just had this like wild suggestion. I don't think I'm gonna do it. It seems so ridiculous, so far-fetched. And I thank her actually for it, Jay Delves. She's like, you gotta do it.
Yes.
You have to go for it. She's like, you have zero to lose. Nothing to lose. I was like, you know what? Never been to New York before. If I get cut in the first 5 minutes, like, whatever. Win-win. I get to see New York. I get to go. Yeah. So I got a red eye. I went back down from San Francisco, down to LA. A red eye over on Friday. So I landed Friday morning.
Mm-hmm.
I took a level 1 class.
Yes.
A
Yes.
level 1 class, I think with Jennifer Connolly or something. And
Uh-huh.
I was like, so I introduced myself. I was like, oh yeah, so I'm here for the audition. And like, what should I know? She's like,
Uh-huh.
oh, maybe take another class.
It's just like everything.
She's like, okay. But like super positive. And so then I took the next class afterwards, which I think was a level 2 class.
Uh-huh.
And that was on the Friday. And then come Saturday morning, turned up, went to the studios, saw Anne Souder warming up. I was like,
Yes.
oh, okay. So this is where we are.
But
Walking.
Souter is very like Souter
Oh,
don't play.
A game. And do you know what? To this day, I've never had as much fun in an audition ever in my life as I did with those Graham auditions, because I had zero expectations of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a weird feeling thinking back about it, because I didn't go in there going for a job.
Yeah.
And it's probably a really bad thing to actually say or to admit, but
No.
because I didn't have any expectations that I was actually going to get the job, I had so much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Peju did this crazy, like, adage combination standard. And then I was like, okay, I got ballet training, I can do that.
Yeah.
I came to the Graham and I was like, oh no, I can't do that. But this is great because I'm surrounded by so many other people that can do it. And,
Yeah.
and I was like, this is why I'm here. This is why I
Yeah.
want to learn. Look at these people. Look at these, like, bringing their A game to a Graham audition, as you know.
Yeah.
There's no messing around.
Yes.
And it was, but Leslie was there, and Tim, and everybody was there.
That was a blowout audition.
Yeah,
That
Leslie,
was full
Souder,
on.
Tim, Leon,
Jordan.
Jordan. Oh,
I think that.
someone. Yeah, and me.
Yeah.
And it was mental because I was like, oh, look at all these people that have been to Juilliard, done all the Alien. They've got to know they've been in Graham too. And I just had so much fun. So much fun. Then I got through the first day and I rang Yolanda and I was like, I've got through the first day.
Yeah.
She's like, have you? I was like, yeah. And I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun. And then, then the next day, got through all the cuts on the next day. And I was like, oh, actually, I do want this. Oh, and Guion, yes.
Yes. Oh, I'm
God,
sorry. My apologies.
Of course,
We miss her.
Sweet.
Talk about hard working.
Holy.
Leon, she made me feel so lazy sometimes because she would go over one step like 100 times.
Again. Yeah, she was great. And then got cut, got down to the end, and I was like, actually, I really want this. And then, you have your interview things, and they're like, we're not gonna offer you a job. I was like, you know what? I'm glad, because I'd feel like a fraud, because I know I don't have that level that I've just witnessed in this room. But I want it. I've already applied to come to your summer school. I'm coming. Denise is like, just don't have the technical. You don't have the technical level, so no shit. I know.
You're like,
But yeah, and then I came to the summer school, and then joined as an apprentice with you guys to do that massive tour. And then 2 weeks before we went on tour, went into a meeting with Janet, and she said, we'd like to offer you a guaranteed contract. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then she's like, you do know what that means? I was like, I've got a contract for this tour. And she's like, no, it means we're offering you a contract for the contract. Oh! So,
you deserved it. I have to say, like, when I showed up and I saw you there, I was like, Oh my God. She like came all the way from London. Oh my God. I was so excited to see you. And then you did the programs and everything and Graham too. And I was like, oh my God, she is so hardworking and phenomenal. I was not surprised that you got into the
Ah,
company. Yeah.
well, bless you. It's a high standard to keep up to, you guys. No, you
So
gotta give me
congratulations.
corresponding family
Yes.
proud to be a part of.
So now that you've been in the company for a while now, what has been some of your favorite roles, ballets to perform of Graham's?
Okay. Um, so I've had the opportunity to do a few. We're very lucky in the years that I've. It's my fifth season.
Yes, flies by.
Oh, yeah. Quickly. Um, so for the piece that I've been doing for the longest, the role that I've been doing for the longest is Yellow in Diversion of Angels,
Mhm.
and had very, very lucky opportunity to do it with two different partners, with Ari and with Jacob now. And so even though it's obviously not the deepest of roles, um, to have the opportunity to experience that with a different partner and the nuances, because it is so bright and it's so joyous.
Yeah,
And well, you know, because you've done it, those lifts are not
wild. Huh?
the they are, and they can change even if you've done it with
Yes,
the same partner for a year. Like Jake and I are still working on it, and
they
it's
feel different every time.
if you're up a stage or down a stage, or
Yes.
running into a sweat patch, or but I think the
Yes.
trust, like the trust that you then get with a partner, is magic. It's really magic. And then obviously Errand into the Maze
Yeah.
is I only got it to do it for a short period, but it's a role that when I first started to do it, obviously technically it's immense, but
Hmm.
the drama of
Yes.
Graham is phenomenal. So yeah, I hope to do it again, because as you grow in Graham, and as you as in this short period of time that I've been with the company,
Hmm.
I know the journey that I've had through this time, and now the opportunity to do it again. I know be it would be a different errand for me, and
Yeah.
that's something I'd love to.
Yeah, because you've grown. You've grown as a person and an artist.
Technically understanding, technically developed, um, and understand the depths of the work and Graham. And it's not all about the emotions that you put in, because the movement brings that emotion out. So I think that was a concept that, and I've watched other people of that do Graham, do Errand, and do other pieces, and actually
Hmm.
sometimes the most explosive and enticing performances are when it's just so raw and
Yeah.
alive. And so yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Getting
Oh yeah.
down. What about do you have a favorite Graham role that you would love to do? Ooh, what's about to go down? Yes.
uh, just wafting my shirt around.
Yes, the art.
Yeah. um so that was Spectre.
Spectre of
I
Chronicle.
would love to do Deep Song.
Okay. All
I
right.
really love to do Deep Song.
I could see that.
Yeah, get me under a bench, mate.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love to do, and then some of the bigger ballets like Clytemnestra, and those really Jocasta, these meaty, intense
Yeah.
roles.
Yeah.
That it is the story and the history and yeah.
Yeah.
I
All
want
right.
to know, Lloyd.
Yes, no, I get it. There's still stuff I want to do. I'm like, I'm ready. Bring
Yeah.
it.
I think that's what's like. I think we've all talked about it before, isn't it? That there's so many ballets that we don't do, and obviously we're talking touring, we're talking money, we're talking for the financial implications of restaging these huge ballets.
Yeah.
But there's so much, isn't there?
There's a lot.
There's...
I mean, well, obviously not all of them are even doable anymore, but she choreographed 181 ballets. So
mental. But I mean,
there's
that's
a lot.
we're doing. I don't. Oh, can we talk about it?
What?
Immediate tragedy?
Oh, maybe. I don't.
don't...
We're working on something.
Yeah. So we're working on something, and we're looking at photos, and we're doing
Coming
stuff.
out soon. You didn't hear it from us. Wait,
Yeah.
Laurel, what about you've done a lot of contemporary work as well. Can you tell us about maybe some of your favorite works or choreographers that you've gotten to work with so far?
Okay. So it was amazing actually to come to center of stage.
So
Am I in the center? Yeah.
You are in the center.
You see my vein's coming out.
You have good lighting. It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah, natural. Really great.
Is it all right, Heijin? Is that better? I'll take.
She'll
Yeah.
tell it yes.
So yeah, no, coming into the company and being like, I'm coming for Graham, this is what I want to do. And then, oh, actually, you're going to work with Maurice Chouinard in your first year, or you're going to do with Pontus, or it's like Bobby Jean Smith and Maxine Doyle, all these amazing people.
Yeah.
That I had no idea was going to be part of my life here too. Well, there, where you are, in New York.
You had a big first year. You just said that, and I was like, wow, that all happened in that first year.
It was immense. So yeah, all those people that I mentioned, like Maxine Doyle and Bobby Jean, Lulu, a bit of Lucinda Childs.
Yes.
Eileen. That is probably one of the hardest duets that it did with Ari, actually.
Yeah.
And it was so technical.
Hard because of the technical and the stamina.
Yeah. The ballet, the technical ballet steps that were in it, and but also just the cardio. It was non-stop.
Y'all did that.
All you guys at the side of the stage, like dancing to that.
That music was so fierce, but also you guys were great. The steps I loved. Like I really enjoyed that duet.
The duet.
You did it. No, I enjoy the shade. No, I enjoyed many aspects of that ballet. I enjoyed it.
It was great fun. And it was so different. It was so different from anything that we've done.
Yeah.
I mean, then you put it in the same season as Legend of 10.
In Battle Garden.
We're in shape. Legend of 10.
Yes.
Skinny. Holy moly. Amazing.
Oh, do you want to talk about a favorite show that you've had?
Ooh.
One that sticks out.
Yeah, I do. Try and stop me.
Yeah.
So, I think it probably up there, Paris Opera House.
Yes.
Paris Opera House, pretty magical. Because obviously growing up in the ballet ballet world,
Mm-hmm.
Paris Opera, it's like pinnacle, isn't it?
Top of the top.
It's the real deal. So then, not only from that childhood, like fantasy, to then
Mm-hmm.
come with Graham's world-renowned company, and to be doing The Rite of Spring, where it first premiered in
Yeah.
the Opera House, where it was first premiered, was phenomenal. I had a moment sitting on stage, right at the end,
Yeah.
when all the women are looking up, and you could hear the orchestra like pounding, bellowing below, looking up at the Chagall ceiling. Can you remember they had the gold
Yes.
like filigree stuff? There was this corn, and I was like looking up at these corn moldings. I was like, this is real. This is
Yes.
this is this isn't a dream. This is my life, and I'm here. And my dad and Debbie, my stepmom, was in the audience, and Andrew was there, and Bob and Yolanda came because obviously
Yeah.
in Cave of the Heart, Bob danced the role of Jason, and he
Yeah.
came and saw me, and I was doing the princess. So it wasn't necessarily just one performance. So it was like Cave of the Heart in one show and Right in the other. But having some of my most loved people and inspirational people
Yeah.
part of that experience too. Not just that like they were there to watch me. They're part of the reason. They are the reason. They're my loves, my support, the special. Yeah.
Aww.
And that was pretty life affirming. And yeah. Those people, and you guys being on stage and being with you and being inspired by the people that you're surrounded by, and the music that you're hearing from below. And
no, that was very special, for sure.
yeah,
Unforgettable. Would you say that was one of your favorite tours?
we got all sorts on that tour, didn't we? Paris Opera House, Nicosia.
Yes.
I loved Cyprus. I loved it. It was amazing.
I was all about that tropical life. I loved it. The sun.
But I think that's what's so cool, isn't it? Is that we've gone from the Paris Opera House to then these shows in Cyprus, but we still had the same connection. Like we spoke to those girls from the dancing school afterwards.
After that first show.
Yeah, and you've like, it's human. You've made that human connection, like in all places. I mean, for the first tour we did, China, Russia.
That was epic. That was
actually, yeah. Like, you and I flew to meet you guys, didn't we?
Yes.
You'd already been in Palermo.
In Palermo.
And we flew over. Did we meet you in China? I think we met you in China.
You weren't in Palermo?
Not the first time, because you were there first, and then we went
rehearse.
Back.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, we were obviously still doing Graham 2 stuff, and then came over and joined you in Shanghai.
Maybe probably.
That was mental. Yeah. And then like, what? We have just been so lucky for all the touring we have done. I mean,
Graham Company, we do a really great touring, I have to say.
Not only domestic, but also the international stuff too,
Yeah.
right? Well, and times that by what? How many years you've been in company? The world that you see?
It's wild. You see places, you go to places that you never ever dreamed you would ever step foot to. Like, so.
What's your favorite place? Where's the favorite?
I always say Paris. Like, I really enjoy Paris.
Because if you've been before, did you go to at the Châtelet?
Yeah, the first time, because I've only been twice with the company, and the first time, was Châtelet, and then the second time, Paris Opera.
Sorry, what did you perform when you were there?
Um, oh, we did a lot. I think we had like four different programs or something. Like Clytemnestra was in there and Battle
Full?
Garden, the whole thing. Yeah, I think Clytemnestra was just like a show. Like it was a whole show. Um, Diversion of Angel. It was just like we took everything. It was awesome.
Holy mo! How long were you there for?
I want to say like maybe like 2 weeks or almost 2 weeks. We were there for a while. It was amazing, and the audience they loved it, and of course that theater. I feel like maybe we were. I feel like maybe we were there like almost near to before they shut it down um
Right.
to
So when,
renovate.
what year was that?
What year?
Yeah.
I want to say like maybe 2010 or something. Maybe I think earlier, 9 or something like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, I love
You'd have been in
Paris.
the company for like a couple of years by then.
Yeah, I joined in '05.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Amazing. God, yeah. So you get those maps of the world, and you tick off what countries you've been to. I doubt
Yeah.
there's very much left for you, right?
I still want to go to a lot of places for sure.
Would you want to go as sorry, I feel like I'm like asking like interview.
The roles have switched.
You just wait when I get up my sleeve. Um, would you want to go to perform or for like vacation? Because that's the difference, isn't it? Even though we get to go to these places, our focus is still
The performing.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, I definitely love experiencing that side performing, of course, but I love when we have days off on tour so we can really explore. So
Off on a scooter, on a little bike. Like, where's
half
the
and half is always
who
nice.
knows?
Always good. Wait, Laurel, so going back to you,
Uh,
and this is my last, oh, almost last question. What do what's your inspiration for your dancing, performing?
sure, I was having a conversation with my Papa D,
Hmm.
and he was asking, he's like, do you visualize yourself when you're dancing? Are you physically, like, are you mentally visualizing yourself moving? Like, do you see yourself or the shapes that you are creating?
Huh.
And I don't think I do.
Okay.
I think when I'm feeling the most alive and the most um, boundless is when it's so innate and it's so free that you've got obviously the innate confidence of steps and choreography and all of that, but when
Hmm.
it's just coming out of you, the when it feels natural, and I think that would be an inspiration of nature, natural, pure movement,
Yeah.
pure heart, not contrived, not because I think that's the people that I'm inspired by the most and admire the most is obviously like humble, like it is the actual natural essence characteristics of people and
Hmm.
hum- humanity, the human part of someone, and you I mean like you can watch someone and you're like, oh, that's actually them,
Yeah.
that's really them dancing, or that's their movement. They might be portraying a character or an emotion, but it's honest. It's
Yeah.
a so I think that's what inspires me. It's honest, the honesty and movement and heart.
Work, huh?
Oh.
Yes.
How about you, Mr. Knight? Are you gonna do like an interview where you like have like a mirror and you ask yourself stuff?
I'm planning it out actually. Like I have to figure out how it's gonna be done.
Um,
But I have to figure it out
so
fast.
I got a suggestion. Can
Hmm.
you do like a pre-record? I mean, we've seen your talents of character portrayal. So I'm thinking the Graham Company gets some treats from Lloyd Knight. We get some private message character role play from this one. Um, he ain't shy.
To spread some joy.
Nobody's safe. No one's safe. You could do it like that, right? You could sit down, have one side of you with like the microphone, and then
We'll see. Anne O'Donnell actually, she volunteered to do it.
amazing.
So
Oh,
I
good.
think we might do that.
She would be really good.
Yeah,
I
we'll
like
see.
that. Can we have like phone-in questions?
Right? Oh my God, maybe. Yeah, we can really make this a thing.
We got time.
Wait, so I have my last question for you, and then I'm going to open it out to the public, and they can ask you questions as well. But my last official question is, what advice would you give to somebody that's trying to make it in the dance field?
I think it comes back to honesty again.
Okay.
Honesty to yourself. Find the people that you believe to be honest and true,
Mm-hmm.
and if they inspire you and you trust. I think trust is a huge thing as well, because it's precious, this gift that we have been given, the fact that we've been lucky enough to have this and possibly pursue it.
Yeah.
Honesty, the honesty of to yourself. Make sure you're being honest to yourself, and to your work, to your art, and because hard work, not anybody can work hard, but hard work's part and parcel of it.
Yes.
So I wouldn't necessarily say just work really hard, because if you want this career, you know it's part of what you have to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Surround yourself. Comes back to another conversation with my father. Of surround yourself, and with my younger sister as well. She's like, surround yourself with people that you are maybe challenged by and inspired by, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, who you're in that you want to raise your game to be. But then that's a hard thing as well, because you got to trust in yourself and know that you have that ability too.
Yeah.
So,
But I see what you're saying, though. I hear you.
You gotta surround yourself with honest, good people that you are inspired by.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Preach. Good. Okay, now we have our first question.
Oh, hey!
So, Alex, we love Alex.
Sweetheart.
Who are your favorite Graham inspirations from the past generations, and why?
So, do you know what? I think Bob would have to be one of them.
Okay.
So
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, because obviously he danced with Graham, and he joined really late. He started dancing after he actually left the war. So to find that, he obviously had the tenacity to, right, this is what I'm going to do. But then the joy and the freedom and the curiosity. I mean, he's still curious now. He's still creating now, and so that is inspiring to me. That an artist isn't just like obviously isn't just an artist when they're dancing. It goes beyond that. It's limitless, and his energy is limitless. And to find a different way or a different approach, and it's not just the Graham that he focused on. He's wanted to take that and expand and do other things. And then lady, Miss Blakely Lloyd Maguire.
Yes, we love Blakely.
Yeah. Talking of wanting to dye your hair, like I came into the company with ginger hair.
No,
came in with like gingery red hair, and then can I go like that? Is that alright?
You're sideways. Sorry.
No. I was like, oh, red hair, fire, and that is again. She's fire, but that's honest fire, isn't it? Yeah. That's not a fickle flame.
No, she's real artist right there.
Yeah. So I would say, yeah, Queen Blakely, Alex. Yes.
All right, Miss So Young.
And obviously all the people that I'm dancing with now.
Yes. Oh, we love
you.
Love you. So Young says, if you didn't become a dancer, what would you want to do?
I had a dream. Actually quite recently that I went to horticultural school. Whatever that. So I don't know what it was.
Come again?
In my dream, I basically went to this like horticultural college, basically to learn about plants and to be in nature. I think that's up there, and one of my biggest loves in my life is nature and the outdoors and greenery. I wanted to be a vet when I was younger, but I don't think I got the stomach for it.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, nature. Something to do with nature, being outside, growing things.
Okay.
How about you?
I always wanted to be a doctor.
Oh, yeah?
Growing up. But that was just always, it stuck in my head. But I don't know, maybe a director. Ooh. Now I love acting. I would love to act. I want to do soap operas. I'm all about that cheesiness, that drama.
I didn't know. That's not really you, Lloyd.
That's not my style.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Oh, Miss Heijing, she has a question. Sorry, I didn't notice this.
Question.
And people, keep them coming. If you have questions, this is the time. Do you have any funny or scary moments on stage? Let her rip.
Funny you should use that word. So, I don't know if this is really PG.
It's just, we're Corona.
Let it out. Okay, so, you know that tour that we did to Cuba and Haiti? Uh-huh. So after Haiti, Haiti was challenging. Mm-hmm. Was it Haiti? No. It was after Cuba. So part of the amazing festival, but we had to be quite careful with what we were eating and that food and like the water and all of that. And then after Haiti, we obviously, as you know, went to Philadelphia, which will now forever be known as Poopadelphia. Because I was in a dressing room with some very close friends. I don't think they'd mind me saying. Myself and Sarah and Anne O'Donnell. Let's just say wearing followers' costumes in Poopadelphia. You're scared, Haitian. You are scared. Yeah. So that was scary. for your scary moment.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't yeah. Actually,
You know,
running up for a lift in yellow,
uh-huh.
and I mean, you guys work hard in Angels, don't you?
Yes,
So
yes.
there's some sweat on the stage. There's
That's a lot
patches.
of sweat.
There's a lot of bodily fluid on stage. So yeah, running up. I think it was in Madrid at that amazing theatre.
In the
There was
opera house, yeah.
yeah, there was a pool of sweat right before jumping up for that. You know, the second lift where you're up over the head.
Yeah.
I did an almighty slip in that and was caught by Ari, and he went, oh. So
Make it work.
Yeah, get you up! Get you up!
Yes.
By hell or high water, you'll be up.
But it worked. It worked.
It worked.
I know, but then it happens and you're like, what is going on?
Well, it feels like it's so long. Everybody has those moments, don't they? Of like, oh my goodness, it was so long, it was so obvious. But it never is. I mean, scary moment as not as a dancer, but can you remember when Peju fell from Ben? Remember in Right of Spring?
Oh my God, yes.
Where was that? Was that in Palermo?
That was Palermo.
Because it was on a raked stage, wasn't it?
Yeah. The drama, it's because you're not used to, it catches you off guard. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
How about you? Any scary
Real.
stage moments? Or funny ones?
Oh my God, I have so many funny ones. But since you brought up Angels, there was a time we were on tour and there was a dancer named Atsuko.
Uh-huh.
She was a Japanese dancer. She was in the company. And the last lift, the sit lift,
Uh-huh.
I'm there and I'm ready to go. And Atsuko, she had the greatest energy ever. Like firecracker, like you.
I feel like I
It's
can
just
see
like
what's coming.
wild. But I'm there and I'm standing up because she jumps and I'm standing up to catch her. She flies directly over me. And I'm like, oops. I look back and I'm like, okay, all right. And we just do this little like waltz dance, real improv to go off stage. We died. She was much shorter. We died. Yeah, probably.
But
Maybe she was like your height.
5'2".
It was fun. I will never forget that. We laughed so hard. Janet laughed. Everybody was
well,
cracking
you have
up.
to. You have to. Like in those things, you have to.
You have to. Oh, wait, we have another question. Any rituals before going on stage?
Not specifically. I mean, I like to take my time getting ready. I don't like to, I mean, Graham makeup is intense for the ladies. It ain't just a little brush of mascara. It's so I like taking my time. I sometimes listen to music, but I feel it can get me in like sometimes the wrong sort of energy. Like, and especially with the type of shows that we do, we do so many different pieces. So it's not like you're going into a show just doing one ballet and that's your energy.
Yeah.
It's Bob taught me this thing, and Yolanda actually, which I sometimes do if I'm feeling really like high, like in my chest. Just like breathing, like breathing in as you plie and bringing your arms up, and then pushing it down and rising, and that sometimes that helps. Giving yourself a little tap. I like doing that. That gets me.
Okay.
Like that.
Zodiacs, sun, moon, rising. Do you know yours?
I'm Pisces.
Okay.
That's
right.
about as much as I know. I don't actually know my sun or my moon or my rising sign.
Me either. Okay.
Taps for sure. Yeah, they do.
Laura, we're gonna go into a flash round of questions.
Oh boy.
Yes, and you should, the minute they pop in, you should answer them. Yeah?
Okay. Can I
Six.
answer with interpretive dance?
You can if you want. Yes. Do what you feel.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Bring it on.
Okay. Favorite song?
Oh, first one that came into my head was Carole King, I Feel the Earth Move.
Okay.
The first one that came up.
Favorite color?
Green.
Favorite drink?
Ooh. Oh. First one that came into my head was an Aperol Spritz.
Of course, yes.
Yep.
Do you snore?
Oh. So, I would say no. Might have to
Uh-huh.
ask Anne O'Donnell, who's my who I share a room with on tour. I've known to talk. I sometimes chat. I miss
We
it.
have a lot of talkers in this company.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm a wriggler as well, and I can't really.
Okay.
I'm not
A stay still.
nah.
Favorite borough?
BK. Come on.
Rain or shine?
Sorry?
Rain or shine?
Oh, sunshine. Sunshine.
Okay. Dressy or relaxed?
So dressy.
Yes, you are fashion queen in the company, I have to say.
Oh, I mean, we got some style divas. I like my
People do
accessories.
it.
I like my.
You do. You actually, yes, you do. You
I'm wearing my
do.
neck from Leslie.
Ah, yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah, she gave me that for Steps premiere,
Steps lead.
and then that was.
I like that.
Thanks. That's
Oh,
what
wait. I got off track.
you are my
Um,
sunshine. You're mine too, Haitian.
bus or plane?
Hmm?
Bus or plane?
Can I say train instead?
All right, let's just do that. Let's just add that in. Train.
Love train rides.
Favorite movie?
Oh, we were talking about this actually the other day. First one that came to my mind, Moulin Rouge.
Okay, cool.
Love it.
No, that one's beautiful.
I mean,
Shower or
it's not in depth and it's not necessarily deep, but
it's
yeah,
a good film.
it's amazing. So good.
Shower or bath?
My showers usually turn into baths because I'm in them for so long. I can't get out of the shower. It's like, so warm.
All right. Coffee or tea?
You're asking an English person about.
I know.
I mean, come on. I'm a
Next.
teas, 2 teas, then coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, didn't know that.
Yeah.
Favorite dessert?
Ooh. Eton mess. Do you know what that is?
Okay.
Pavlova, like it's meringue. It's like pavlova, but it's like all bashed up, and then
Ooh.
with cream and like raspberries and strawberries.
Yummy. Favorite number?
12.
Biggest pet peeve?
Bodily sounds.
Okay. And then the last one, pointed or flexed?
Cupped.
Yes. Laurel, we did it. The clock is actually running out now.
Oh, sorry.
We only have an hour on Instagram. But thank you so much.
Oh no,
I
thank
miss
you,
you and I
Lloyd.
love you.
It's lush. I mean, Zoom fatigue, as Sauda has coined the phrase, is real. But to see all of you guys and my colleagues that I'm so distant from at the moment, it's a joy. And thank you for chatting, my love.
Thank you. I'm sending you a big hug. Big hug and kiss.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You too, my darling. I got my shirt.
Yes. See you soon.
Bye, my darling. Take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Birthday
Thank you again. Bye.
Bye.
You guys, we did it. We did it. Thank you again for joining. And again, all the interviews are up on the Graham YouTube page. Check them out. We have workshop classes going on. There's Martha Matinees going on YouTube. Have a good weekend. Love you all. mind, body, spirit. I hope it's great. Thank you again. Bye.